Hi, and welcome back to the Perfect Biz Finder. You know, I have a vitally important principle to share with you today. It turns out that this one concept escapes many as they form an idea for a business, and it's a principle you simply must command to realize success. It's about value creation. In short, it goes like this. No matter what kind of business you're creating, you will only be compensated for the amount of value you deliver. Now listen carefully to what I just said. No matter what kind of business you're creating, you will only be compensated for the amount of value you deliver. Now to be clear, I'm not talking about the value or price of your product. Obviously there's a relationship between the value and price in the marketplace. And part of what you do in business is align that relationship. But that's not the relationship I'm referring to here today. I'm talking about how much money you receive for the value you provide. This principle applies not just to your individual contribution to the customer, but also to your team, your employees, your partners, and so forth. Now, it's been my experience that this one principle gets forgotten more than any other principle in business. There are lots of businesses out there where management has long forgotten the value principle. Or perhaps better stated, they ride on the value the company provides the market and neglect to focus on increasing their individual value contribution. Now, you've learned a great deal about yourself and what you really want your perfect business to deliver. Now it's time for you to consider how you're going to earn it. That is, what value are you personally going to contribute to others? This is how you're going to make your money. Now, let me give you a simple illustration. I see this challenge all the time in the network marketing or multi-level marketing industry. People join a multi-level marketing program for lots of reasons, but most join to secure financial leverage. They want to be paid on the efforts of others. At least that's the picture that gets painted, right? Now, in many, if not most cases, the value of the products they represent is an important consideration too. In other words, you probably don't want to represent a product that you don't believe in is a good product. But by far and away, the primary objective of the network marketer is to build a vehicle of financial leverage. You distribute products you believe in to consumers, and you recruit others to do the same. You earn commissions from the company for selling these products, and you earn override commissions from the company for the product sales the distributors you recruited to the program sell. Right? Okay, now let me ask you. Where is your value being applied? Is it to the market or is it to the company? Before you answer, look at where the money's coming from. From the company, right? So, you're being compensated for the value you provide the company in the form of product sales and inexpensive recruiting. Now, who's providing the product value to the market? The company is, right? So the company is being compensated for the value of their product, the brand, customer care, R&D, and so forth. You're being compensated for the value you provide the company in the form of relatively small percentage of sales and an even smaller percentage of recruiting. Now, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I have nothing against MLM. I just want you to understand that what you make is commensurate with the value you personally provide, period. Selling products and recruiting new distributors provides a relatively small value in and of itself. So, if that's all you do, you make a relatively small amount of money. But if instead you don't stop with the standard program, friends and family, the 3-foot rule, and so forth, and you deliver additional value of some sort, then your income can increase and increase dramatically. But it must be value that is net additional value to the existing system. The reason the guys with big downlines make so much money is not because they have big downlines. It's because they provide lots of incremental additional value to the company. That value may be in the form of training, motivation, personal travel time to support remote markets, innovative new lead generation strategies, development of online systems, whatever. The point is, they earn what they earn by providing a discrete value add to the existing system, not by doing more of the same. Now, this fundamental principle applies to all business markets, models, and disciplines. You must create or add value. You'll be compensated in a manner and an amount that's commensurate with the value you provide. Now, there's another important element of this value principle. Let me give you another illustration in another industry. A friend of mine is a very knowledgeable and highly skilled health, fitness, and weight loss professional. He is a true expert at his craft. In fact, Dave Greenwald is one of my personal coaches. He is more credentialed and experienced than anyone else I know in that industry. Consequently, he provides greater value than any other trainers and so earns more money than any other trainers. Not long ago, he was looking for a way to boost his income even further. Now, understanding this value principle, he began evaluating ways he could not earn more money, but instead boost his value contribution. Providing more value brings more income, always. Now, I'll spare you the details here, but Dave innovated a way he could provide his volume of expertise to a larger number of people. So, he increased his overall value contribution to the market by increasing the number of people he could support. That's ingenious, right? I mean, he didn't even have to invent a new product. Instead, he increased his value by innovating a superior delivery medium. By providing, in effect, the same discrete value to more people, he increased his value contribution and then earns more money. A lot more money. Now, here's the vitally important element of the value principle this illustrates. Listen carefully. When did Dave get paid for the added value? Was it before or after he provided it? After, right? Okay. So not only is it the case that you will only be compensated for the value you discretely provide, but you must provide the value first. All right, now, reflect on the business concepts and ideas you've been forming. Evaluate them from a value perspective. First, what value are you providing? In what ways is it unique and differentiated in the market? In other words, what unique value are you providing? In what ways is it an incremental additional value to anything else available? And what is your personal value contribution to the business itself? Or, if the business is a turnkey system like an MLM or a franchise, in what ways are you going to provide incremental additional value to the existing system? Share your answers or questions you might have in the comment section below, and then I want you to consider this. How could you verify whether or not the proposed recipient of the value will find it as valuable as you think it is? Might be a good idea to test, right? How can you begin providing that value right now to verify it? All right. I imagine this lesson has given you quite a bit to think about. In addition to reading the answers to the questions I just posed, I am really interested in hearing your thoughts about the material I've provided thus far. Please share your thoughts below as well. I look forward to reading your comments. I appreciate the time with you today. Take care.